Well, guess what? We're recording because I pushed the button and I pulled over for a moment. I have a moment to merge. Not ready. Not ready. Alright, well, we're just gonna do this. These people are gonna think that I'm weird. I'm having a lot of anxiety again. I am on my way to my friend's house, Allie, and she'll probably see this at some point and be like, what? I had no idea, depending if I tell her. So, in Rachel's style, I haven't gone over to visit. She had a baby. And I've wanted to see this baby for a while. And every single time that I thought that I was doing okay or having a good day, some sort of shit show would happen, and I'd find myself back just to being this. I just was not capable of visiting. So she's had this baby like 5 months ago. And the bottle of wine that I've purchased has been long drinking. I was going to bring pizza. I was going to have pizza delivered. I was going to have a baby blanket made, and then all these different things that just never got there. So then, like I said, Rachel fashion. So I stopped at the liquor store. Apparently they open at like 8 a.m. Stopped at the liquor store to get a bottle of wine. And as soon as I got in the car, I had been listening to my boy Dennis Lloyd. He is my favorite. Dennis Lloyd, for those of you who don't know him, fabulous. Drops a lot of F-bombs though, so if you're not into that, not for you. Anyways, that's what I was playing when I got in, just kind of my style music. And I have no idea why, but my phone diverted from YouTube to CarPlay Pandora. I don't know why. My phone was even pulled up on Pandora, and it wasn't, or YouTube. And I guess that's just how that works. And it started to play Justin Bieber's, but the baby, the Kids Bop version. And I broke down in tears and trying not to cry. And then I find a different place I'm going to pull over. You know, I feel like is a good spot. And I pull over. And then I see another mom from school who I love, but I'm, crying. Hi, Julie. Don't know if you saw me. I pretended to look for something in my car. It's funny because I allow you guys to watch me on here crying and being vulnerable, and then when I see you in person, I don't want you guys to see me like this. And another mom. What I was telling you before was that I pulled over in a very random spot on the way to my friend's house because I was feeling upset. I was crying, then I wasn't crying, and then I started crying again. And I was talking about how I don't reach out to people, and that I show my vulnerability on these vlogs, and then when I see people in real life, I hide. So, for example, I got really upset and I started crying in the car, and I pulled over, and as the place I pulled over was in a parking lot, and I saw a mom, a friend that's been very supportive from my girl's school, was pulling in like at a T where I was. So I'm here and she's pulling into the parking lot like this, so she has to like drive around me. So I was fiddling, pretending like I was looking for something in my car because I was crying, and I didn't want her to see me or feel bad or. So then I pull up a little bit further, and then there's kids running from the high school kids doing their gym class or whatever, and that upset me because Isaiah was a runner and he's a kid and whatever. So then I pull up and I'm on my way to my friend's Allie's house, and I try to find another place to pull over so that I can talk and cry and basically not cry anymore, because I'm trying to hold back from crying. And I pull over and I pulled on this random street, and I pull in front of a mailbox, or happened to be one of those library boxes, and I just hysterically lost it. And I see her, and I just said her name, and I got out and I hugged her and I just told her what was going on. And it was just, I needed a hug so bad. I don't know what I believe anymore, but I believe, how could she not have been there for me at that moment? So yeah, I did make it to my friend Allie's house, and I got to see her her beautiful baby Luke. Oh, and I got to color and chat with Penelope. I mean, I didn't color, I got to watch her color. Oh, she's just a gem. Oh, I love that girl. She is something. She's so funny. And Allie's just kind. I love you, girl. And we just talked about this and Isaiah and ups and downs, and we cried together, and it was just really nice. Really nice. And we just reminded each other that we've all lost our marbles. We're all going through a shit show. Ooh, look at this turn. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I feel like I'm going to drop you guys in a minute, but I can't sit in this parking lot anymore. So this should... Yeah, we lost you. That was fun. Alright, basically, I just wanted to say that I am on the mend now. I'm on my way home to my hubby. And I'm going to try to drive safe here, so I'm going to check in later. But I guess maybe I'm learning that I need to depend on people a little bit more than what I am, and that I'm not a burden. And it's okay to reach out and depend on other people. All right, I'm gonna make this turn.
Hey, Miley! Miley, where are you going? Miley, where are you going?
I don't know, Bella. I'm looking for a frog. Do you see a frog?
No, I don't see a frog, Bella.